Cisco is so integral through your WebEx program and things like that, so integral to working from home. What kind of traffic are you seeing? How are you holding up?
Well, I tell you, first of all, David, thanks for having me on, and thanks for all that you guys are doing to report on this situation. Look, we've seen unprecedented volumes. We are, to your point, critical infrastructure for working from home, and the internet service providers that are servicing all of us who are trying to work from home. I'll give you some statistics. We launched both free cloud security offers and free WebEx offers. And in the first 24 hours of putting that offer out, we had 240,000 new users sign up. And this is a platform that, before this crisis was running 300 million users per month. We are now at, we're doing 4.5 million meetings a day. That doesn't even include one-on-ones that are occurring on the platform. We're at 12 billion meeting minutes through March so far. And just to put it in perspective, in the United States, during any 1 hour period, we will do 100 million meeting minutes in just 1 hour in the United States right now. So we've seen incredible demand. I'll tell you, our teams are tired, but when you're talking about a platform that is now trying to support 3 to 4 to 5 times the volume that it ever was built for 4 weeks ago, they've done yeoman's work, frankly, to be where we are.
So, Chuck, have you been able to identify any weaknesses in the system? Because no one was prepared for this sort of onslaught, none of us anywhere, in any way, shape, or form. Have you noticed any weaknesses or any things that you can be improving? What are those weaknesses? What are you doing?
Well, primarily, David, it's just about capacity. And, we have tremendous relationships with the large service providers around the world, and they've been incredible partners for us. We had one of the major ones in the U.S. We needed capacity this week. I sent him a text at 6 o'clock at night, and by midnight they had done the work and increased the capacity. So it's just related to that, and there are minor things that will happen during the day. We need everybody to be patient as we're just seeing these volumes that these platforms weren't built for. I mean, I've joked with our team, I should have told you when we spec these technologies that you need to build them to have everyone in the world working from home. And clearly we didn't do that. But the team, I have to tell you, I am so proud of what our team has accomplished, because they're working 7/24. We're trying to put more resources with them because I'm worried about them right now, actually.
What's your own experience with working from home as a practical matter? Is that giving you a different perspective on actually the product you produce?
Well, it's first of all, I think we all like working from home periodically. I think we all miss the office tremendously. But, for our employees, we've looked at this across 3 vectors, right? What are we doing for our employees? What are we doing for our customers? And what are we doing for our communities? And even from home, we're able to execute on all of that. So, we have all of our employees are working from home. We've stated that we'll continue to pay our contract and hourly workers. We're doing a video meeting with all our employees every week right now, the entire company. And we have medical experts that are on. We have one later tonight where we'll do a Q&A, and we have 30,000 employees joining these Q&A sessions just so we can keep everybody up to date on what's happening in the world. And it's working fine for us right now. I think everybody's anxious to get back, but I think right now it's working great.
So as you say, you've got your hands full right now, just getting day to day. But is it too soon to start thinking about longer term implications for your business, for the business overall? I wonder if everybody who has learned to work from home will necessarily go back to the office once we're past this.
Well, I think that the capacity and the ability to work from home will continue. And I think what this is helping people understand is that it's possible and you can be productive from home. So I do think that this will change how we think about it in the future. But it's too early for us to really understand. And I told our leadership team, we had a leadership all hands yesterday, and I told them, look, we're not going to understand any structural changes to our business until we get to the other side of this. So I'll tell you, David, the big thing that we're really worried about beyond our customers, beyond our employees, are our communities. And it's great to see the package being passed in Washington today, but we've been trying to spearhead. You think about what's happening with our homeless communities, with those who are, one financial crisis away from being on the streets. I mean, these are the people we have to focus on right now. And we've been working very hard in Silicon Valley with our our public counterparts to actually try to make sure we're taking care of them as well.
Well, I know that Cisco has stepped up and made a substantial contribution to try to help the effort. Let's talk about your employees. You've mentioned them a couple of times. At the same time that we need you more than ever, you also have to worry about the health and safety of your own employees. How do you strike that balance, Chuck?
Well, we err on the side of safety for our employees. We were really early on work from home, and we were making those decisions around the globe as we saw this virus spread. And then, candidly, we were very quick to just say everyone's working from home. Now, we're blessed that we have technology. Everyone has this technology, and then we've also been but our employees have been in the middle of this crisis response. We had employees in the hospitals that were being built in China helping stand up networking equipment, delivering video units. We've been doing it in countries all around the world. We're working on trying to network enable these parking lot labs that are being put up right now. So our teams, many are working from home, but there's a small percentage of our employees who are working in the middle of this crisis right now, trying to help get us to the other side. So we continue to do everything we can to take care of them as well, but we also have to make sure we're doing our part.
Chuck, do you have a sense of what this means to Cisco as a business, just in terms of dollars and cents, revenue, costs, things like that? The demand is way up, as you've described, dramatically up. At the same time, are you concerned about the ability of some of your customers to pay?
Well, to be honest with you, David, we're not worried about it right now. We're actually just trying to get through this crisis. And so whatever our customers need, we're prioritizing our supply chain capacity. Historically we would prioritize that by our biggest customers who were the loudest. And frankly, now we've put a whole process in place to prioritize our supply chain capacity for those companies who are in the middle of trying to solve this crisis. So we're not thinking much about what happens longer term. We're just trying to make sure we're doing our part to get through it right now. And we'll continue to do that. And then we'll figure it out later.
Chuck, you mentioned that $2 trillion stimulus package or spending package that apparently has been agreed to now in Washington. We hope it'll get signed soon by the president. What do you want to see from the government at this point?
Speed. I think we need to see speed. I think about this crisis in three ways, right? There's the medical response, which we need to continue to support those heroes who are out there. I mean, these people are doing unbelievable work. There's the financial response, which we now have, and we need to get that money into the hands of the people who need it. And then the third is making sure that our customers and all of the companies around the world can remain as productive as possible as we go through this different way of working. And we need speed. And I think that to the extent these small businesses can have a degree of confidence and these individuals can have a degree of confidence, then it will take a lot of stress out of the system.
One of the things that is reportedly being considered in Washington right now is lifting the tariffs, rolling back the tariffs. Where are you on that?
Well, we would certainly be supportive. I haven't heard that. We're basically not worried about the tariffs. Wherever we need to get our equipment from to meet the needs of our customers, we're just getting it. And I think most companies right now, have just basically said, look, we're trying to do everything we can to get through this crisis. We are doing things. We're not worried about the short-term impact on the business. We need to do what we need to do. So the tariffs are somewhat irrelevant right now to us.